welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to rebuild the bar in Oasis Space. The EA build was something, but today we're going to make kind of an Adobe feel, Southwestern feel bar. I actually kind of enjoyed this one. A lot of concrete, a lot of wood. This is just it's almost like a rustic but modern rustic, I would feel, to the bar. I'm drinking tea today. Again, I'm drinking green tea. I've been on my green tea kick in my Aquarius mug because I'm an Aquarius. And we are gonna jump into this. I have been on a building kick lately, so hopefully I get some more uploads for you. I have been trying my best to get more done. I'm going through school right now, so sometimes like I have to focus more on my classes, so I don't get to build as much. But I've had a little break lately, and I'm jumping back in while I do that. So we're going to talk about my bar, which I don't know if I like the front. Like I did like this overhang with like the wood, and honestly the spandrels are a lot. You could delete the ones in the middle. I just like the look of it for the front. Like I put some furniture in there, but it's kind of useless because the spandrels are so heavy. But I thought it was pretty. I thought it made the front very interesting instead of this boring normal front of a bar. I don't know. It might give it that Adobe rustic kind of southwestern look. I have been reading, sorry, this is really random, but I want to talk about my book I'm reading. I'm reading the book called Under the Whispering Door. It's been so cute lately. I love a cozy read. For me, it's kind of cozy because I read a lot of horror books. I read mostly Stephen King. I've read Elena Earnhardt, which she does like the Butcher Game and the Butcher and the Wrench. So she does like true crime. So those are kind of the things that I read normally. So Under the Whispering Door is this cozy read, kind of about death and like the ferryman and reapers and like this little tea shop. It's super cute. I'm actually almost done with it. So I think that's also what's been inspiring my like tea lately. It's just because I keep reading about it and it's been kind of on my mind. I think you guys, if you like the cozy read, you might like that one. If not, that's okay too. Here, I wanted to do, sorry, back to the build. I was trying to figure out what to do. I wanted concrete, but I thought the stucco was better because like smooth stucco is kind of what I think they use most of the time on those builds, real life builds. I could be wrong since I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. But it's like smooth stucco, so I think that's what they use. I mean, some builds are concrete, I'm sure, but the outsides at least are stucco, or at least they look like it. And I wanted this as feel commercial with like the flat roofs and stuff. I didn't want it to have like a real roof because I mean some bars do, but most of the time there's very commercial feel bars. I took a moment and had a phone call, but I was still building while I had the phone call, and that's why we jumped right there. But I added some of these outdoor I don't know what you would call those. They're like the end of a spandrel, but not a spandrel. I don't know what they're called. Anyways, on the outside to give it that very woody, southeast western. I want to say eastern, southwestern vibe. Instead of having the spandrels go all the way across, because I wanted that too, but all of the spandrels are huge. They're humongous, and I was already using Horse Ranch. So I was trying to keep the Horse Ranch like rustic wood tones in, but their end of the spandrel, like if you don't have a column, it is thick boy. It's a thick boy, okay? So I changed that. and I use like the wall decoration. And I'm going to put a back porch because I feel like a lot of bars, especially in the desert, have outdoor seating or have a space for outdoor entertainment. I just feel like that's how they build them. I mean, sure, not everyone does, but I feel like they do. I struggled with the bathrooms, I think, because I wasn't in the stairs. I didn't know what I want to do with the stairs, and I was trying to do a layout where it made sense where the stairs were, because I do have a second floor where I put like more of the almost like a loungy kind of part where it's got like a dance floor and it's got a guitar and a piano and all that kind of stuff. My tea is screaming hot right now. Sorry guys. I always get kind of lost when I'm watching them. I always get a little lost in sauce while I watch it build because it's kind of mesmerizing. I do use a lot of horse ranch here. I actually use a shit ton of packs, and I'm really sorry for that, but I'm not good at limited pack builds. I should do some more, but this one I didn't want to feel limited because I do have most of the packs. I have, I think, almost all of them, but like this cast ones because I don't use cast. Like I like to build, so I don't have all of those, but I have most of these ones, and I really like to just do whatever I have. Like I don't want to have to be limited, but I should though, because I was thinking about it. There's probably so much in the catalog that I have never seen because there is so much in the catalog. Like you'll be scrolling and you'll be like, has that been there the whole time? So I think I should do like a series on just like each like expansion packs or each like packs like stuff and do like a limited pack build with like base game in that one. I know everyone does that, but for me it'd be different. And then that way I could see all the items because I honestly feel like there's so much in this game that I don't really know that there is because it gets so overlooked because I'm so used to, or I use a lot of the same stuff, so you just kind of like repeat yourself on that on that manner, as I was gonna say. And so I was. Here's the actual bar section, which I think was great because you walk in and there's the bar. Like in real life, you don't have to go looking for the bar. Like you walk into the establishment and you're like, oh, okay, where's the bar? But when you walk straight into it, you got it, right? So I put it in the front door. And this side's like more of a loungy part. Like you go get your drink and then you can go find a table and sit down. Or you can sit at the bar if that's something you're into. And that's what I was trying to make this. I guess I should have just labeled it as a lounge instead of a bar, but that's a quick, easy fix if you guys want to change it. Because it should have everything it needs for a lounge and a bar. Because I honestly built them exactly the same because that way you can change them if you would like. So they're not just kind of one thing. And I should have added more things. Now that I'm thinking about it, again, hindsight's 2020. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have added more random like activities because now that you have, if you have Love Struck, you literally can do so many activities. The dates, like you can add whatever you want. So I should have added more random activities, just for fun. Like, I mean, I wish they would had pool tables in the game. I know everyone's been asking for those forever. And then that way you can make a pool hall and like that's a really fun day to do, or it kind of goes along with like the Love Struck and the dating and going to the out kind of thing. Because I think there's like one nightclub and it's possibly in the, oh my god, Semdo, the Valley one. I don't know the name of that world off the top of my head, I'm sorry. I think it's the one that comes and Get Famous. I think there's a nightclub there. I think they stopped making nightclubs. I think there's a lot of them. Um, but I guess maybe that would be fun to make. I don't think I've ever made a nightclub before. I'd have to look at stuff. I have to get some inspiration. Back to the build. But I do put furniture on this little front area. It's just decorative because I don't see you or your Sims going out there naturally. Those spandrels are really hard to see through. Again, I just wanted the look of it for the front of the build. So you guys can delete those. You can do what you want. That's what I just wanted. Oh, I did put a grill though, so that you could eat and not just have to order food from the bar. Which I know in real life there would not be a grill in a bar. I mean, there'd be food, but it'd be a kitchen, not a grill. And I put a fireplace outside. There's two. There's one in the inside, and then I wanted to use the Desert Lux stuff because we are in the desert. So I wanted to use both of those. I do add the supply closet upstairs so that you have like the woohoo chance. I think I add a woohoo bush too, just in case. Ooh, so hot. Sorry. Just in case you don't have Love Strokes, because I mean you could have some of the kits that do this in like maybe Horse Ranch. And like, I don't know. I honestly should uninstall a handful of my packs and just try to download this and see what happens. And see what it comes up to look like. Because the game will replace stuff for you the best they can, or it just won't be there, which will be interesting. But I'm pretty sure I would definitely say not Lovestruck, Horse Ranch, the Desert Lux, and then possibly like Get Together would be what I used mostly. I feel. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at like when you go to the gallery, and I'd have to like go and look to see because I'm not sure. But I hope you guys are liking my build so far. I enjoyed this one. I really liked it. I think it's because it's kind of modern but also rustic together. And plus that old bar was not good. Not good. I'm not going to thrash EA, but it could have been better for sure. It just was very 2014 style back in the day, like back when Sims came out, or at least Sims 4. And it's been, oh gosh, I think they're doing 25th anniversary here in February soon. So that's all Sims, but it had been 10 years already since Sims 4 came out. So it's been time to update for sure. And we are, here I am, sorry. Here we are adding more of the, I don't know what these are called. I'm gonna have to look them up because I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. But they're like the wall decoration for outside. I add them all on the spandrel edges to make it look like the beams actually coming out over the top. So that you kind of get that pergola look to it without it being like the pergola object in Sims. And here I am just adding like finishing touches or making sure everything, not finishing touches, there's a lot more to go, but like for the outs, I feel like the outdoor area, I add like kind of more of the finishing things here. And I think those doors, I think they came from Desert Lux. I think there's a lot of Desert Lux in Horse Ranch here. But it also could be so many different packs because I'm the worst. I'm sorry. Absolute worst. I've always wanted like I wanted a better, I wish we had a better bottle rack, like the thing that's on the wall, because now it's getting kind of out of date. And I support CC builders. I love them. They're amazing. I wish I could do that. But I just don't download a whole lot of CC only because not everyone can. And I like to build where if someone wants to download my build, they can, even if they don't have all the packs. I don't want to try to use too much CC just because then you have to download it, and some people are worried that there's viruses or it's a scam, and that happens. So I just don't download as much as I should. I do support a handful here and there. I don't have a whole lot of mods on my game either. Only a handful. I'm not even a handful. I think I have like 3. I think I have 3. And I can link them down below, but I don't use a lot of mods. I don't use a lot of custom content. There, you might see some custom content in my game, but that's actually old custom content. I'm surprised that hasn't broken yet with all of the updates. And I was a dum-dum, and I did a lot of terrain painting before I was done. And I went to go back and do something to change. I went into live mode. I brought a sim to the lot and went into live mode, and I was trying to see if anything was broken, if everything worked. I was worried about the stage upstairs. When we get there, I'll tell you what I was worried about. I just wanted to make sure everything would work. You could walk in all the areas. And when I came back for edit mode, I saw that the game had deleted all of my terrain paint. All of it. So I had to go back and put it all back in and save it before I added it to the gallery. I think I called this Rattlesnake Venom instead of Rattlesnake Juice. I don't know. That seems like a bar name to me. And people would joke, be like, we're gonna go to the Venom tonight, instead of actually calling it Rattlesnake Venom. They would just call it the Venom. But anyways, this is the stage I put upstairs for the mic and the guitar. I don't piano. I thought I did. I did not. So that you kind of have some skills to do, or you can sing, or if you're trying to do that for your gameplay, get famous that way, you can. I made the stage a little more decorative in a minute. You will see I am adding plants. Plants everywhere. The go-to summer move is to add a plant. Here's the upstairs bathroom. Sorry, I jumped. Sometimes I need like a break from what I'm doing to refresh, because sometimes I get stuck on something and I don't like it. I keep changing it, and sometimes you just have to break it and then move to the next room and you work on that and then go back to what you were doing. And it always helps because then you see it with different eyes. So that's what I was doing there. Because sometimes I get in a rut where I'm like doing the same thing and then I hate it, or I hate the wallpaper and I change the wallpaper 600 million times, and then I go back to what I originally had to begin with because I've been building too long, and sometimes you just don't see what you're trying to get at the end, so you have to step away and come back and do it again. And that's what happens sometimes. It happens with me a lot, so it's nice to step away. And this is where I go back to the stage. And I thought using the reclaimed wood paneling from Eco Lifestyle was amazing. I thought it was a good idea. It really brings in that warm, kind of rustic vibe to the stage up here. It's very concrete. Lots of stucco, lots of concrete, which is amazing for some builds, but I wanted to warm it up a little. You ever have those weird pockets like that one where you're like, I don't know what to put here, so I'm just gonna put a random table, which there probably wouldn't be a random table there in a real bar, but there's a random table there in mine. I hate, loathe entirely that none of the wood matches in the Sims 4. You will hear me say this every video, because it's so frustrating. Can they just do one wood tone? One wood tone. It could be fucking brown or light brown, just one that goes through every single pack. Every single pack. Because I am so sick. I'm so sick of trying to use like a warm dark wood and then then none of the woods match. And I, for whatever reason, my brain, my wood tones have to match. They don't have to, but in my brain they do. So I'm always trying to get them to match, and none of them do. You can either get black or white, which is fine. I mean, that works too. But I like a warm wood tone. Even a cold wood tone. Just one wood tone that goes through every single pack. Okay, my rant's over. Anyways, back to what we were doing. I was gonna put more grass. I wanted to use like the actual grass ones. I think those are Get Together. I think they come and Get Together. They're like the skinny grass boxes that you can find in the plant section. I was gonna put those in places, but then I found those and I was like, ooh, I like these better. These feel very commercial bar to me. And I was gonna have more tables up here, and then I was like, you know, there's a lot of tables and seating in this bar, which I think the max sims that can be on a lot is 20. So it's like, this is a lot. We don't need any more tables. We just need, a lot of this is outside stuff, so I just decorative at this point. I just wanted something to fill in the space, but I was trying to think about those tables that people aren't going to sit at, so it's like, let's not waste the space. So I did put the games table there instead. I do put another bar up here. They're not gonna probably use that, and there's probably not going to be a bartender up there, but if you wanted to practice your mixology skill, you could do that as well. Here, I gotta stop saying some. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm nervous when I use the face cam. I'm getting better. I'm trying to get better. I don't know if I ever will. I'm not good at public speaking, so excuse me. Anywho, back to the build. I just own some little bit of the landscaping now. This is what I shouldn't have done right here. I do terrain painting before I was ready to do terrain painting, and this is where I went into live mode, came back out, and it was all gone. Please fix that bug. I'm so low on the simmer world that they probably won't ever hear that. Please fix that bug. Ooh, I forgot I did this. So I added a extra little secret area at the top of the building where there is the like woohoo blanket. I don't know if that one's the woohoo blanket, but it's like the picnic one, which I think you can woohoo on that one. And some little lanterns, and then I add a telescope. Be careful with the telescope, you can die from that. Or your sim can, not you obviously, but your sim can die from that. I just thought it was really funny because if you've been on this lot before, you can see that and over there in like the corner there is a billboard that has an alien on it, so I thought it was funny to put a telescope. This is debug landscaping, if you guys didn't know. I'm sure most of the people watching do know that, but just letting anyone who doesn't know, that is a debug landscaping, and I don't know if I like this cactus. I like went back in to the game to do something, to fix something really quickly, and I was like, I don't know if I like that cactus. I feel like it's really dramatic. It almost seems very fake. I mean, I know cactuses can get that big, but like the texture on it is not a very good texture. But it's probably because you're so used to seeing it from far away, like you don't get that close to it in game, so that's why the texture is probably low poly. But listen, I just thought it was weird. I should delete it, but I didn't. It's there. It's there for you guys to enjoy. These are, honestly, I'm not sure where these, like, they're almost like lavender plants, but they're pink and they grow around the world, but I added them in just so it blends. I like my builds to blend in with like the natural the world around them. And here is the terrain beam that I do that also still gets deleted. Even though I'm finished, there's a bug, so it deletes itself. And we're gonna go into the tour right now. And here you guys go, we come into the front. Here's the front of the bar, and there you can see that I play tested, and there is some cheese plates and a go baggie and a glass. I go in and I do delete those. Those are not in there on the gallery. And here you come into like the seating area with the fireplace. I actually really kind of enjoy this space. I'm very happy that I redid this bar. I had a lot of fun building it, and I enjoy that it's just more of the modern, rustic feel that's going on right now in the trends of architecture. This camera is really hard to deal with, so I'm sorry that it's like weird. Here's a little toilet. You guys don't really care about that part. But I'm gonna show you. I'll show you everything. We're gonna go upstairs. Sorry about the probably nausea you're getting from that. Okay, the upstairs is kind of plain. I do probably need to add some stuff. Or you guys can add some stuff. And there's the games table, and then I go outside. There's an extra bar. I did add a darts board up here, so there's another activity for dates to do. And here is the bar. There is the closet, the supply closet from Love Struck where you can woohoo. I was trying to add these kind of like date activity things in them. I should have done some more, but I got a few. And then I think we're gonna go downstairs. Sorry, this camera's very glitchy. And then we're gonna show you the patio one last time. And I added some fairy lights. I got those out of the gallery because I was too lazy to dig through them through debug. So you guys, that is the whole build for me, and I hope you guys had a great one, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you later.